everybody, before we start the show with our guest, Jordan Brady, I just said that like Brody Stevens. Jordan Brady, everyone. He is our guest tonight.
Good energy.
Good energy. Love it. Positive. I want to mention a few things. First of all, anything you want to do relating to talking shit, go to our website, which is jimandeddietalkshit.com. Go to jimandeddietalkshit.com. But if you want to send us an email, it's jimandeddy@yahoo.com. So you can do everything from there. You can donate, which it's not really a donation. You're getting T-shirts, DVDs, posters, all kinds of shit. So don't go, oh, I donated. You got a lot of shit, which Jim is convinced is
more value than the donation.
Yeah.
I think it is. Like, what do they get for $25?
A poster.
Okay, what do they get for 50?
T-shirt.
When do I start giving my DVDs away for no apparent reason?
100.
Oh, okay, that's fair.
100 is what.
Nice.
All right, so do that and keep commenting. We like that. Keep watching. Keep spreading it to your friends. Tell your friends if you like the show. Make them sit down and download it from their computer, not your own, because you've already done it. We're just going to... Oh, I've got some dates coming up. February 21st to March 11th, I'll be at the Fringe Festival in Adelaide, Australia. Get those tickets at adelaidefringe.com.au.
Are we going to go go-karting for my birthday?
Yes.
Sure, we'll go go-karting.
That's fun. Always a hit.
That's good. We've done it 2 years in a row.
March 22nd to March 24th, I'll be at the Ann Arbor Comedy Showcase in Michigan.
Okay.
Jim, where are you going to be?
I'll be go-karting. it's my birthday. I won't be living here anymore. Eddie's kicking me out, so I'll be wandering the streets.
First Jason, then Jim.
Also, I will also be in Bananas.
God, it's getting more depressing.
So I don't need a home. I can just travel from comedy club to comedy club like a reverse kung fu. There's some tickets on sales for a theatre in Seattle and a theatre in Portland. They've gone on sales. Go to Ticketmaster or something. I don't know the dates, but they're in like March, and they're like one of them is like a 2,000 seater. So I assume they're selling slowly. So get onto that.
But Jim,
You
just
can,
the way
you can probably show up at the night. There's going to be tickets left.
All right.
just the way you say bananas makes it sound like a posh club.
Bananas.
Yeah, it makes it sound like it's a little more upscale than the club I remember.
Especially when Jim's greatest fear in the world is bananas.
I know. Is there a big banana on the back of the stage?
Yep. All right, let's start the show. Banana, banana, banana.
Two douchebags on a couch. One's an asshole, one's a grouch. And relentless, all their mouths. Jim and Eddie talk shit.
Hey, everybody, welcome to Talking Shit. I am Eddie. I'm here on the couch with none other than the man who stained it completely.
I will do it. We are here with, this is the bio that I've been given, Kevin Shea. He is of Korean descent and was and was adopted by some Angelina Jolie type. Nice to have you here, Kevin. Or
How you
should
doing,
I say, konnichiwa.
Omegato. Really good to be here.
What kind of barbecue does your mother make?
No, he was adopted by white people, Kevin. He's on the next one.
Oh, really?
Don't you know that? He's got the name Kevin Shea.
Oh, yeah, I never
He
thought of
couldn't
that.
sound more Irish.
Oh.
And he's gook looking.
So our guest tonight is Jordan Brady, not Kevin Shea. Kevin's going to be on our next
Who,
episode.
strangely enough, is also Asian looking.
Would you say?
It was adopted by
You were adopted by Koreans.
Angelina Jolie.
Yeah,
Yes.
the body of...
But in Korea.
The body of Buddha, the head of a white man.
Now, Jordan is known for he was a comic for years, and now he's a director. He made the movie I Am Comic. But see, we have Farside, our
Sure.
intern, write up the bios and give us bios and put up he's got dates here from dates I did like 6 years ago to plug. Here's what your bio says. Jordan started as a comedian in the 80s who coined the phrase, boy chicka wow wow.
Boy chicka wow wow.
That's
Yeah, right.
Did you
it's
coin that
homoerotic. Yes, boy chicka wow wow.
Because they use that on Family Guy and stuff like that. I always
They
thought
use it everywhere.
I thought
Really?
it had been around forever. You made that up.
Yes. The truth of the matter is, I fucking made it up, and it's on some clip from the 90s.
You should have patented it.
I should have, shouldn't I? Thanks, Mom. Rub it fucking in that I created something that became like a Q-tip, and I don't get a cent.
But what,
Yeah, you know what's weird? If you did that now and stand up, like if you did it, you'd be considered a hack.
Hack, they go, oh, the stock line.
Yeah, you'd be going,
Yeah.
yo, he's using bone chicka wow wow. What is it?
But I wouldn't come on your show and bring up that I created Boy Chicka Woo Woo. because that would be pathetic.
But that's because you're from Korean descent.
Yes, and
And
we're very
those-
humble
Those
people.
people are dignified.
I don't think it's Korean. He just has thin glasses.
Yeah, that's true.
This is a weird experience. I'm really, first of all, I'm very humbled to be on the show. I know I'm like a stunt guest.
It's all right.
Somebody crapped out, but you look around the room. There's like 7 or 8 people here. We got Far Side. We got the dude from the Big Lebowski.
That's Jason.
Engineer, I don't know if you're Samoan or Hawaiian. I don't know what your deal is. The other comic's got his hand down the girl's pants. And why wouldn't he? Why wouldn't he? And then you need to stop
tangled.
working out.
It's tangled in the massive weave of pubes, and he can't get it out.
And I'm assuming the listeners, I've heard a few of the episodes. I've downloaded both of your stand-up on iTunes. Go check it out.
Thank you, Jordan.
And we're like half a block from
I've never
Venice
received a
Beach.
cent of that.
I'm sure you've experienced this with selling a film.
I Am Comic is on iTunes.
Yeah.
And I think you get a nickel as a filmmaker.
I-
it's on Netflix, which is a flat deal.
I think I actually lose money on Netflix. I think I owe money every time it's watched. I always thought, and then like not only iTunes not only doesn't really pay you, but then people can just call it shit. Just got it open.
I was every time I'm driving through Beverly Hills and somebody in the car is like, "Wow, look at these houses. Who lives in these?" I'm like the guy who calls me and goes, "You didn't sell that many DVDs." You know, we just, there was P&A, there was advertising, there was marketing costs, there were this, and I'm like,
Get this, my guy in Britain, he fucking goes, "Oh, we didn't make any money," and I'm like, "Oh, all right. Well, if it didn't sell very, we didn't make any money." He goes, "Do you want to make another one?" And I'm like, "What the fuck do you want to make more losing money products with me?" And he's like, "I don't mind." And like as he drives away in his Ferrari, and I'm like, "Fuck you."
Can you chip in for gas?
I had a club owner. You probably know this guy because he's been around forever. He owns a club in Tennessee, and he just bitched and bitched about money and the comedy club business and how it's losing money. And he, bitched and bitched, and then negotiated my deal. And then he was like, "Oh, it's terrible, the business and everything's collapsing." And then he goes, "I'll pick you up for radio tomorrow." He shows up in a brand new Porsche.
Oh, sure.
You got to keep images up.
Yeah.
And I was like, "Why are you adding insult?" Like, why couldn't you have borrowed a shit car to pick me up? Like, I hate you so much. And we got in a fight on the way to the radio, and I go, "Take me to the airport. Just take me to the airport. I'm getting the fuck out of here." And he's like, no, because he told me.
No, you can have my private jet.
Let me tell you, the business is terrible, though.
Oh, that's funny.
Jordan, welcome to the Rape Cottage.
I was going to say, we're like a block from the beach, and the salt water and the smell of the fresh OG Kush
Yeah,
just coming down here
That's
from all
'cause-
the dispensaries.
that's
It's
because you're
amazing.
sitting next to Jason.
Oh, hey.
Who, by the way, is back, everyone. Jason,
Jason.
Hour of Power, is back on the show.
So, Jason,
Yeah.
what happened?
Not much.
No, come on, Jason.
Go on.
Come clean.
Why'd you leave? We'll let you give your version of the story. We won't hamper it.
Oh, I just
The listeners are curious.
Everyone's wondering where you've been.
We've had 2 emails.
You haven't been here.
well,
You and Lindsay walked out on the same day and didn't come back.
I didn't walk out on it any
It
day.
was more of a waddle.
I just
Okay, this is why you left.
no, I just I had to
Have you run out of words?
yeah.
is that what's happened in your life? You had a certain allotment.
Have you been hanging on the island of Misfit Sidekicks? It's a good look.
They're talking of union, but they're not going to get anything done.
The sidekicks union.
Nothing's going to
It's
happen.
you and the original guy who played Robin.
yeah.
Wait, but
What was his name? Dick something or other. It doesn't matter. You wrote a very good book.
I watched a cartoon of you on our Facebook page, and it said that you were going off to take the fan base and just make,
I like those cartoons.
make a living off your T-shirt sales and your songs.
Yeah, sure.
Was that the plan?
No.
Well, where did you go, Jason? The people want to know.
I like the one where you're in jail and the elite's going to let you out. No, you're in
No,
a
you.
cave. I come to help you out of jail, but there's another one where you're in a cave.
Oh, yeah.
Whoever makes them, they're very interesting. It's just like...
Have you seen the new one?
I haven't seen the new one.
Yeah,
no.
there's a new one. It's really long. It's all about Jason leaving.
It's all crazy talk shit. Is this guy your friend, Eddie?
No,
You
I
guys
have-
corroborate together?
It'll never cease to amaze me how much time people will put into making a video of someone talking on the radio, like things to match along. It's unbelievable. That would take me like a full day. I was just
day.
saying before.
Full
I-
day?
Full day, like a
That's
week.
that's January.
Well, see, this is the thing. I did this. I was with John Ratzenberg on Opie and Anthony, and we had this little thing going on. And someone's just gone through all of John Ratzenberg's appearances in little films and spliced them together. So that, like, people are fucking mental. That would actually take, days and days.
Jason, I love how you act as a.
Well,
like,
people used to build birdhouses and stuff like that too, back in the 50s.
Oh my god!
Perfect analogy.
Glad you're back, Jason. Glad you're back.
Perfect analogy.
Building a birdhouse might be a hobby or an occupation.
Sure.
People are addicted to hits. They go, I wonder how many hits I'll get on this. But it's not even their sort of thing.
Right.
They're just, anyway.
Jason, I love how you think I conspired with the guy. Farside, bring up the video that the guys created on the Facebook page. The new one, and read the title underneath. What does it say?
The goose is getting fat.
Relatively unsuccessful comedian
God.
Eddie Ift and former barista to the stars Jason Cult Disciple Hour discuss each other's limited value to humankind. Yeah, me and my buddies put that together.
Touche.
I just want to
retract.
own up that took me days to make that.
That's quality work,
Yeah.
though.
So
It's a you
You're
can
a-
do it too.
you're-
Anybody can do this. It's,
Anyone can fucking build a spaceship.
No,
with
Jim,
time and
this guy didn't animate this. It's
I know
this-
he didn't
These
animate
tools are
it.
He
it's
hired
just a
Koreans.
stage. No, it's
Kevin Shea. Well,
It's a
not
program.
Kevin.
It's like a plug and play deal. You can build it yourself. It's easy.
Really? It's easy? Let's see you do one.
Lilith's former boss, did one of these things to like insult all of his.
all right, if it's
former
easy,
All the
if it's
clients
easy
and
by
got in a
next
lot of
week, I
trouble
want you to do a
airing out
5-minute
their
version of me and Eddie having a conversation.
Yeah, will you make one for us?
You got to make one. It's so easy. Anyone can do it.
Okay.
It's just a plug and play.
All right.
You've probably already done it. While I would just have my head turned. Is it done?
When are you going to do it? When are you going to do it? After you sell T-shirts? After you make more music? After you build
Put
boxes?
together
IKEA furniture?
Or
birdhouse.
barista? Or the bird? Today he told
gonna
me
build
this
the
is great.
birdhouse.
I ran into him at the coffee shop and I said, Jason, you know what? You should buy this coffee shop. This should be your place. He goes, there was talk of that.
No, it's true.
Yeah.
Explain. Tell him the story.
No, like 2 weeks before I got fired. I'm not even kidding, dude. Talk about not knowing where you stand in the company. 2 weeks before I get fired, the owner was in there talking to me about me like taking over the shop and him playing the bank and all
You got
that.
set up,
You
friend.
know what's happening is about 2 days before that, they had a meeting that you didn't show up to. where they just went, we're getting rid of Jason. We have a week to fuck with him. If you want to do it, get in your digs now. And then they've gone, I think you should own the place. I could run the money and you could own it.
Wait, but he uses a phrase that I'm curious of. You keep saying they were going to play the bank.
Oh yeah, basically, no, you in exchange for a salary or whatever, you actually take a piece of the profit and retire the debt out of that profit
All right, boring.
through an amortization
Now,
schedule, right?
Dude,
What have you called it? What would have you called it?
Oh, it would have stayed the same. No,
Oh, fuck that.
No.
You're the reason people show up. It's got to be called Jason's.
What would you have called it?
And then it should be on your hours. It should be the only coffee shop that opens at midday.
Cafe Mota.
Is that what you would have called it?
Yeah, Jordan understands.
And then
It's because he's Asian.
you're going to serve some marijuana or something.
Yeah, Amaro Java.
Marijuana.
That could you be your place where you sell weed and
And
coffee. So you get fucking really high and then you get
Oh yeah,
alert.
Yeah, no, you do both.
You know what? I don't drink coffee, but if you own the coffee shop, I'd be drinking coffee 'cause I'd want to run your business into the ground. Because I know you wouldn't make me pay.
I love you.
Well, that's why he said to me he really has no idea why he got fired. And
He gave away all the profits.
Jason, I used to honestly go get about $25 worth of product there.
No, you didn't. I kept track of what you got. You'd get a latte and a cookie.
Yeah. Over a week, that's $25.
He didn't
Over a
come
week,
in
over
every
3
day.
days.
No. He wasn't an everyday guy.
Okay.
He's in and out of town, on the road,
At least,
How-
at
2
least-
days a week. So if he did that 2 days a week, what Eddie got was probably worth about $7 a week.
How many of me were there?
A couple. But I had a spiff
Yeah.
allotment.
How-
I never went above what I was
How
allowed
many
to
of that
spend.
couple were you? Like, how much were you consuming in there for free?
Oops. Looks like I made another mistake.
Wait,
Better drink it.
let me ask you a question. I know what they serve in that coffee shop. It's basically all kinds of coffee and tea, and then there's like croissants, cookies.
Black
I was
cherry
305 pounds when I worked there. What do you think happened?
soda. Yeah, you were working on your feet all day and you were 305 pounds.
It's because I was surrounded by pastries.
Wait, is that? But be honest.
How do you think
like,
the pastries felt?
all day long? Would you eat just there?
No.
No.
Where is this
There's
place?
so many places
Over
on
at
the
the
patch.
The patch. He hates
Oh,
when I
yeah,
tell
yeah.
people where it is. It's on Westminster and the beach, Ocean Park.
Sure.
Or what's it? Ocean Walk.
It's Westminster and
Walk
Oceanfront.
I'm putting up a sign that just says the patch. People will get it. Or I'm graffitiing the patch.
You know that peace symbol that's on there used to be all fresh, and you could see it from Google. Like,
Yeah,
you
I'm not.
put that over there, the patch.
I'm not gonna do it, Jason. The patch. Yeah, I say I'm gonna do things. I'm not really gonna.
Yeah,
do
he doesn't. We haven't come through with anything we've ever said we're going to do on this show.
I know what I'm going to do.
Right.
Play the bank. I didn't even understand it, but it sounded so fucking fly.
You could actually play a live game Monopoly on the patch. if you put up like little things for you to walk around. Oh, I've got the sushi place. Oh, that's a lot of rent. Papooses. A little bit of rent, but it's a good builder.
Did you miss us while you were gone?
Yeah.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Were you sad? There was 2 nights that we did shows that you weren't here.
I was really stoned. I went to bed around like 8 o'clock.
You don't know what day we were talking about. You just assumed. We didn't say it was on Monday. We said we did 2 shows when you weren't here. We didn't tell you the time. We didn't tell you the date.
You assumed
and
that-
your answer was, I was really stoned. I went to bed.
Are you stoned now?
Yeah.
Okay.
You're not really wasted. You're just kind of right.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can tell. You're not lucid.
Never. He thought Doug Benson was going to be here every time. Doug Benson has canceled on us twice.
3 times.
Is it 3 times,
3 times.
now? And every time he thinks Doug Benson's going to get here, he thinks it's going to be great that he's going to bond with Doug so he gets as high as he can fucking get.
But Doug didn't like him at the April Fool's.
Oh, that's true.
No, he didn't.
Why
I think
not?
Doug might be a bit of a dick. I don't know. I've never really met Doug. I've sort of come in. He just grabs me as a bit of a dick. I don't know. I might be wrong. And there's probably going to be Doug Benson people that are going to write to me and go, fuck you. And then like the bit of paper will just scroll off because they're too stoned to finish the fucking letter.
I like Doug, but I'm a little upset that he's, I think it's twice.
I'm saying this as a person who doesn't know Doug and only met him in passing.
Yeah, but if he
seemed-
came, Jordan wouldn't be here.
That's
So
true.
That's true. Wow.
That's better.
I'm glad Doug's a dick. I mean,
Yeah.
without him, I wouldn't get this airtime right now.
And Jordan,
Wow.
Jordan just made a film with Doug.
You know what? I have to say, I've known him for a long time. I worked with him. I don't think he's a dick.
Oh, right, good.
I don't think he's
I
a dick.
needed
In fact-
confirmation.
In fact, as a matter of fact, he canceled a gig or rearranged a gig to be in the short film that just was at Slam Dance. Slam Dance.
yeah,
For your listeners.
but he also, hold on, the gig he canceled was the Miami Improv.
Yeah, fuck off, mate.
Miami Improv was the worst gig in the
Well,
world.
Worst gig in the world.
Oh.
I'd cancel that for a colostomy.
Hey, I don't know your young people's comedy clubs. I don't know the good from the bad or anything like
Yeah,
that.
you got it. Basically, if you're Puerto Rican, it's the best club in America.
All right, if you say he's not, well, I've hardly met the guy, but he just cancels on us all the time.
Twice.
3 times.
I think it was twice.
He showed up to shoot the film,
Yeah, of course.
and he
but
knew his lines.
Yeah, but
That's what we have to do.
that-
That's what we have to do. We have to book him in a film, and just when he
That's
shows up,
that's
he's
career.
going to go where the camera is.
Make it
That moves your
self-serving.
career on. That
That's
moves your
what-
career on. Ours actually is detrimental to your career. So I realise why he's cancelled, but you know.
I don't blame him.
Another
then.
I will
good,
cancel any gig to be in a movie with you. Any gig. You want a pale Australian guy? We're always on call.
I love it. Let's
Here's
do it right
here's
now.
what we're going to do. We're going to book Doug
Not any
Benson.
gig. I got some
Doug
real big gigs
Benson.
coming up.
We're booking you in a film.
Nothing in a theatre. Bananas. You want to take the bananas weekend?
We got to come up with something.
We're going to book Doug as this is a film.
I'm
He's going
in.
to show up, and then when he asks where the cameras are, we're going to say, we don't know. Jason played the bank to get them. And so there are no cameras. We're just going to record it audibly and hope.
He showed up for a rehersal too.
He
You
did?
could just tell him this
Do
is
you-
a rehearsal.
Do you know?
Oh, that's a great idea.
Oh, yeah.
Do you want to know where I got that "Play the Bank" from?
I can't wait to
It
hear
sounds like something from Bewitched.
No, it's from
like some
it's,
old
it's from
sitcom.
back. It's from back when I was in the church. What the church was doing is they were helping families purchase homes. Jim, Is it that bad?
I didn't say anything.
Yeah, he's just gonna.
Yeah, don't look. Come on,
Well,
you're being a bit Benson right now.
so the church would actually fund the purchase of the home, and they would play the bank,
Yeah, makes sense.
play the role of the bank.
Mm.
Yeah, play the bank.
See, it doesn't matter if you. The story still has to be entertaining. You can't just say it. I know lots of things.
No, I was.
I don't say everything I know. I don't go, you know where I got that word from? Learning at school. You know what I mean? Like, we understood what you meant by the bank. You didn't call it the Warlock cage or something like that. We were like, ooh, why do you call it that? You called it the bank. We've all fucking played Monopoly. We knew exactly what you were talking about.
I have to be honest, I didn't know what he meant by the church. I thought that was slang. No, seriously, I thought this is some hippie slang.
No, Jason used to be a worship leader in a church, and he got everybody to leave the church after one night he watched The Matrix.
Yeah.
And realized
Wow,
that
yeah,
it was
sure.
a cult.
I
And
took
then
everybody to see The Matrix, and like we all, yeah.
they
Paid
defected.
for a
What
group of
type of lax cult are you in where you have Matrix days?
The Branch Davidians.
You know what I mean? Like, I know of churches, just regular churches that aren't cults, that would say, don't see the Matrix, it's bad, it's sorcery and all that
Yeah.
type of. They don't let the kids.
The dark arts.
They don't let the kids in Christian churches see Harry Potter because they believe Harry Potter's bad. But you say you're in a cult?
Yeah,
Was
but-
this just like a meeting that you went to once a week, like an AA
Oh,
type
no, no.
thing?
Come on, we've heard him
Is
quote
this
the
just-
Bible.
Is this just people on the patch?
No, this is years.
What was the name of the church?
It's called the Agape Fellowship Church.
Agape. Isn't that from the Agape Sioux tribe?
Isn't that?
That's
that-
Oglala.
Isn't that how they make tequila?
That's agave.
Is that Michael Beckwith?
No, that's just it's a Greek word meaning unconditional love, and a lot of people use it.
It's a girl's
Wow.
name in Greece. Yeah, agape is a name for it.
It means
kind of an
it means
educational
take it in the
podcast.
ass. Jason, has any romance brewed in the last month since we've seen you?
No romance.
But
Just
you've
a
been-
lot of fucking.
Oh, that's it. That's the whole
Horrible.
sentence I need. Just there. Just a lot of fucking.
There you
What
go.
happened?
No.
Have you gotten laid?
No,
Yeah, that wink.Hy are you winking?
I'm not winking. I haven't had sex.
Stop
Jason,
winking.
come on, we're having the contest.
Look,
remember?
I know, and I'm not a liar, so I'm not gonna.
How about this? How
Fib.
about,
So
how
you're
about
still
you look
at
at me.
zero?
I'm still at 0.
Look at me.
Lalit?
You promise. I promise you. Right?
0.
We won't delve into it. Has there been a sexual encounter? We won't delve into it.
We won't.
We won't delve into
promise.
it. We just need it for
We
the tallies.
promise we won't get into
I haven't
it.
had any intercourse with any person.
But have you had
Have you had a
sexual
blow
relations
job? Have you-
with
No
a woman?
blowjobs.
Have you had a sexual relation with a woman? Or something that could be like a woman. Appears as a woman.
No. The tally is all about. Can you
no,
have
I
fuck
thought it was
anything.
fucking.
But
I thought it was fucking.
It is, but we want to know, have you had any kind of sexual relation?
I've had a couple weird things happen recently.
Yeah, Jim, you said you wouldn't go into it. I didn't
No,
say that.
I said I wouldn't go into anything that's been sex.
Yeah, it wasn't sex.
If you just said I fucked one person, I go put that on the tally, and
hasn't
then I
happened.
would ask you off microphone, and then we talk about it in the next
Yeah.
episode.
It hasn't happened yet.
But if you say a couple of weird things, that has intrigued me. What weird things?
A week ago, I got bit at the townhouse making out with a chick. And
By the same chick you were making out with?
Jason,
yeah, her tooth like punctured my lip or something.
She had one of those skaggle tooths that you see
Yeah.
like on an Indian woman who didn't have any dental care
And
growing up in a slum.
All of a sudden, I noticed there's blood on her cheek, and I was like, "What the?"
Wait a minute,
And I was like, "Oh shit, there's blood coming off me." And
did she bite your lip?
Yeah.
Jason,
Was it the only tooth she had?
the,
How
town-
did you know it was a woman?
Oh, it was a girl.
Yeah.
the townhouse
I'll
has
tell
not
you
been
what.
going well for you.
I'll tell you-
First one, you hook up with a dude.
It was.
Who
well,
was a real
he had
woman.
boobs
Then you have a
and a
chick,
better body than Lalit.
and then
It was like
I think
So
not.
that by those standards, I
Liar.
should make out with you.
then a chick, you had a chick bite you. Maybe you shouldn't go to the townhouse to meet women.
I kind of like it there.
You know where your
Let's go
lip,
to that.
you know where your lip bled so much. That happens to every boy when they're about 13 when they first start kissing girls. But over time, after you kiss a few girls, that calluses up, and you're not at that stage.
Okay. So I should
Just yeah, give it
practice iron lip at home.
Yeah. So you're at 0. You're at 0. Lilith, still 0?
Still 0, yeah.
Hey, Lily.
Far side?
I
Still
wanna,
0. Everybody's holding it 0.
Everyone's holding 0.
Yeah.
This is a
My
contest.
birthday's coming
Yeah,
up,
we've
so
got
maybe
that
I'll get a
between three
birthday
of them.
fuck.
I'd like to say this month I've broken all your records. Like from last year.
Can we play like tag team? Jim's on my team.
Anyway, so.
Both my dogs are fixed, and I was in the dog park today, and they both beat
Oh,
your
thank
record.
God. Thank God. You just saved me a big problem there. Thank fuck they're fixed. I don't want something that looked like Jason crawling around the house.
I'm a bit new to your family here,
Right?
and I got to think that she's having a harder time not getting laid.
No, okay, here we
than
go.
he- right? Am I
Here we go.
understanding this
Here we
correctly?
go.
Never judge a book by its
Fight him
cover,
off with
Jordan.
Jason's
Yeah,
bat.
yeah, Jason's right. Never judge a book by its hairy cover. Now, Lily, you were on holiday recently. You went away somewhere.
Yeah,
Where'd you go? Miami, was it?
went to Miami.
Miami. And how many times did you almost have sex?
Well, I guess one night I was really close. I could have.
You know what you are, Lily, and I truly mean this. I mean this in the nicest way. Frigid.
I don't like people. Like, I don't want
No,
to.
but you always go on. You talk a big game. How I fuck, and I'm so awesome in bed.
I am with the
What
ones
with
I
the
want to
one-
have sex with, and I can bring
No,
people to
but
testify.
you don't know. You don't know until they're cocks.
I don't-
Sometimes you got to take a leap of faith with these people.
But Jim, it's the sexual energy, and if I don't feel that instantly, I literally
Does it-
like within 5 seconds, I don't want to fuck you.
Does
Like,
a lot of it happen? Like you, like in the bar, you meet the guy, things are going well. Then you get naked, and then all of a sudden the sex is off the plate.
No, Jim, it doesn't work that way.
So
Boom,
why
chicka,
would
ping
why
pong.
why didn't you fuck this guy that you almost fucked or whatever?
Okay, truth be told, we talked about this on the Momcast, but I'm a very hurt and damaged girl, and I just don't like getting close to men right now.
Why are you hurt and damaged?
Because the last couple guys I fucked me over. So I
Yeah,
just
that's.
I love
This is the thing. This is the thing with relationships. Unless you marry the person and you go into retirement, and then one of you dies, someone's fucking someone over. You're not Robinson Crusoe. It happens to everyone. I hate when
Yeah,
you,
yeah.
know.
You're,
I
ne-
hate
you're,
when
never
you-
you're never going to hear this phrase. I just got out of an amazing relationship.
Yeah, everybody gets hurt. That's just how it is. That's the tragedy of when you get into a relationship, when you think to yourself, either I'm with this person forever, or this person who I adore right now and love right now, I'm going to hurt the fuck out of them. And so
Yeah,
this is what's happened. What happened to you is you don't understand. I've been living. You're talking about existing on a planet. Every single. Do you think how many times Ernie's been hurt? Just sitting up too quick.
Yeah, you have a point. You're a good counselor.
Think about the
You can be my
shits Ernie
counselor.
has to take.
Think about how much Ernie's heart hurts. Like on
After
a
eating a
Coke
burrito?
binge. on a Coke binge when he's still eating like a drunk.
The bathroom.
Ernie, clearly there's under that tough exterior, there's a soft
Lily,
little bunny
I'm-
rabbit.
yeah.
isn't
I'm
there?
surprised you ever learned how to walk. Like
Oh,
you're a baby
come
that
on.
just crawled and got up and fell
I'm
down and
not
went,
that much
I
of
don't
a
want to get back
pussy.
up
I
and fall
fell-
down.
I'm
You
not
still
that
like
much-
pizza?
You don't
And you got run over by a pizza truck.
Jason makes a good point. Yeah, I fell
I always
down
run to the
twice.
abuser, apparently.
Yeah, you're gonna get hurt.
I know.
That's
but
the roller
Jim,
coaster
if I
of
must
life.
say, totally honest.
You were totally honest last time. That was the last
Totally
time.
honest.
So which one's the honest one?
I'm just more about me is
Oh,
I've
okay.
been really depressed and
Yeah,
it was just not
sure,
working.
sure.
And my boss, Jason knows my story. Like
You're the
it's
best
not
therapist ever.
Don't lean on me
bad.
right now.
I've just had a bad traumatic
I
thing with.
get it. Your life's going nowhere.
I
You
like
live
my
in a studio
vibrator way too
apartment.
much.
Things aren't
Wait,
going
I
well.
have to break it to Jordan. Lilith is a professional therapist, clinical therapist.
Yes.
And isn't it great
Aye, aye.
when they're depressed, sexually deprived, hate men?
Yeah.
I help other people
Carries
achieve these
baggage
goals
like
for
a porter.
themselves. And I just don't get any of it.
Feels abused. That's who you want to
a
talk to about your life.
Carries as much baggage as a
I'm a
747.
very good therapist.
When you're a therapist, does it start out like at what point does what do you do, an hour session?
I would do hour sessions.
Does yours-
At what point does it turn into your problems?
Never.
Does your therapy sessions ever go like this? I just broke up with my boyfriend. I don't know how I'll ever get over it. And then you go, you never will. you might.
Yeah.
You might be. I'd give up on sex.
Yeah.
Ask her what she feels about men.
Just play with the other team.
We had this massive argument outside the coffee shop. She was
yeah.
telling me we live in a sexist world.
do.
Fucking chicks say shit like that, don't they?
Dirty
Women are
Case in
fucked.
point.
cunts.
So you want to protect people from what you've been hurt by?
Yes, actually, I worked in rehab. I come from a very alcoholic father, drug addict brother, and I just like helping people and making other people feel better. I'm not a drug addict. I don't know.
You're not working the pole?
Not working the pole. Didn't go that route. I went the therapy route.
You consider that route? Because, Jimmy, you could pull it off.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
no,
we would like it.
really?
We'd all come.
Really?
I felt the
I'm
energy.
taking.
Do you want to
I'm
see
gonna-
her spin around a pole? You ever got your finger like when you had long hair and twirled it like that for long enough until you just, I'm going to have to rip
gonna
this
get
bit off my
stuck.
scalp?
Well, you know what?
Somebody-
Hey, and on the pole, elite, someone get the tweezers.
Somebody, yeah.
It
Looks like
helps with my balance.
Yeah.
yeah. But I am going to take pole dancing classes
Great core.
for my birthday.
Core workout.
Yeah.
I do it all the
I
time.
want to be flipping and doing that.
looks like a
shit.
gypsy nest,
Yeah.
gypsy moth nest.
So when do you think you're ready to have sex again, elite?
Now.
Now.
Now,
Now.
everybody, who wants to go first?
Far
Right
side.
now. I guess if it's rape, I have no choice.
If
so.
it was, we're not going to play stink, pink, or drink. But if it was this room and you had to have an order of your orgy, give me your order.
Order of people you would fuck in order.
We've done this.
I would just
No,
go.
no,
I would
no,
just
no,
go
no.
from closest to me.
Sometimes it changes. 'Cause she used to like me, and now she's a
Oh, you
bit
think it's gonna be
angry at me.
different
I think
now?
I'll move
You
down
figure
there.
no, but Lily, you got to figure you're going to go unconscious at some point. So who would you want?
That's why I have to leave Jim to be the last one.
Yeah.
Come
Or
on.
maybe the first one, so I could just be unconscious for the rest of
What
it.
you want is you want my thick cock in your first, so the other ones just slip in. So what you want me to do?
Jordan just looked
I
at me
wanna
like,
be
"Is
that
this
wet
what you
for the
guys do
rest."
on the show?"
I love it. I love it. I am a little surprised.
What you want is you want me to bring my shoehorn and just wedge it in there,
so that I can come in right by the
Yeah.
side.
and then
My
Jay.
vagina hurts already.
I'm like an acorn shell. You'd never feel a thing. I'd be very gentle.
All right,
I'll take you, Jordan.
So order. No, we've not done order.
For 500.
We've done the order between the three of us, not the order between the entire room.
You did though.
Oh, I told
You gave us a bukkake count and why for every person in the room, and
I'm very
right off the top of your
Yeah,
head.
not off the top of his head. He had a list in his pocket.
It changes from day to day, but I could tell you right now who I'd want to come on my face in which order and why.
Why don't you go ahead, Jim?
No, because we're
And
not.
that's every person he
That's
knows.
far more interesting
We're
than
not,
what I'm
we're
gonna
not,
say.
We're not talking about me because evidently I'm
but-
free with my thoughts.
Yeah, well, it's
I don't need
still about
therapy.
you.
Play the game.
God, between you three.
Everyone.
Everyone.
God, can't you just all come on my face at the same time?
No, we're
No,
inside
no,
you.
it might get on my hand or something. Like someone might shoot across.
That'd be
Cross
fun.
shooting?
That would be fun if we all blew a load in her and then see who'd get her pregnant.
You know, it'd be your.
My mom would be so happy. She'd be like,
That'd
finally,
be awesome.
you're
The
gonna
fucking-
give me a
the
grandchild.
sperm war. See which one of our toxic sperm can make it up to the top of her
Oh
cunt.
God.
I just.
I say
we
probably
should all
the
just do
CrossFit
it in a
one.
cup and chuck it at her.
I've had a vasectomy. I'm much older than most of you here.
Did you really have
Yeah,
the
I
vasectomy?
did have a vasectomy.
Did it hurt at all?
Not at all. Outpatient.
Like when you woke or you came to, you
I was awake the whole time. What? They pull out like a rigatoni
just right out of your
vein
vas
from.
deferens.
There's two, one of each side. And
Oh, they take out both
I
sides.
think I've done that.
yeah. Performed it or had it done to you?
No, I was
Both.
having a wank and something like that fell out.
It's pretty. It's a lot of freedom though.
Farside was disturbed by that. Yes, Jim has very chunky cum. He's told us.
I do have chunky cum. I have some cum that you can just roll into a ball.
I got today. I was with a buddy of mine. I got coconut water with. He goes, "Oh, get this one. It's got pulp in it." And I started drinking it. And he goes, "What's wrong?" I go, "I can't drink this." And he goes, "Why not?" I go, "I keep thinking about Jim and his cum."
It gets less chunky as I go along, but I've always said this. Thank God cum is biodegradable, or my bedroom would look like an infected fish tank.
I'm a bit in shock because
Really?
Chunky Cum was the name of my band in college.
Chunky
Chunky
cum.
Cum, yes, Chunky
What is
Cum
it?
was.
What
No,
did you
I
play?
tried to. I bailed on it. So.
I'm gonna steal that name and call my band Chunky Fluids, and you're gonna go.
No,
I'm
go
going
Chunky
to
Cum.
completely different.
Do Chunky Cum. Take
All right,
whatever you
chunky
need.
cum. All right, speaking of chunky cum,
Thanks for looking at
order
me,
and
Jim.
why.
Head.
Who's going first?
Who's gonna come the quickest?
Boom. Right.
Farside and Jordan.
No, but wouldn't you want to have the longest one first so you can get the like you have that like it's like how you save your favorite bit of food on the plate because you're going to look forward to that the most.
I love that we're making her go through a gang rape scenario.
No, who's going to go first?
I'm slightly turned on by it.
So this is Farside and Jordan.
Farside and Jordan. Machete.
Right.
It's a lot of hot loving.
Getting there.
but obviously Machete,
Fat guys, the 3 fat guys run up the back.
because you're gonna have to ride Machete.
You know what?
lot of work.
You know what's bad
I'm
about
gonna get
this?
tired.
You're going to die of cholesterol before you reach me.
Be banging a corpse.
Jason just got turned on. He's like, "Oh, I get her when she's dead."
I think you might be next, Fatty.
That might be the only closure we could have.
I think
If we're going by weight, you're next.
I think I see a pattern in this little. All right, so you've going Jordan, Farside, Machete.
Machete. I'll take Ray.
Okay, now we need a bit of reason why because you're four into the game. What do you do?
If I'm going ethnic, I'm gonna stay ethnic a little while. Go with the brown.
You don't want
right.
you don't want to
they're
mix your peas and
They'll
carrots.
come taste different.
You're exactly right because if I'm eating Mexican food and someone offers me a bit of Chinese, I'm like, no, that's not what I'm doing. That's not what I'm doing right now.
Yeah, it throws the whole palate off.
But I would have thought you would have wanted these cunts at the end because, like with the diabetes, I always like the sweetness at the end of the meal.
Sure.
The dessert,
You know,
if
Like
you
a
will.
sorbet.
yeah, you don't go sweet then savory. That's fucking ludicrous.
Yeah, you gotta have something to change your palate.
Then I would go Jew.
Yeah.
I think Jew would be good after Mexican.
Yeah.
And I know he's circumcised. Yeah, okay. Because I don't know about these two actually.
Yeah, because
Hispanics keep the
that really
foreskin on.
fucks it up there. The
It does.
turtleneck.
I don't know if the cum would get at me. So maybe.
If we're not circumcised, we can cut them all off before, like with whatever.
Oh, you would do that for me?
Yeah, give you like a
All right.
plate of calamari.
Make you eat it while we're raping.
Somehow that's more disgusting than chunky cum.
Oh, it keeps going. There's no end.
Yeah.
Wait, Jason. Oh, you've already fucked her, right?
No. Now
No.
Jason would come along.
No, it's my
no pun
turn.
intended.
yeah.
But
Wait a
because
minute.
he hates Jesse so much, he would get Jesse's after cum on his penis.
No. Wait a minute. That's disgusting. We get to clean it out, you whore.
Oh, okay. Well,
I'm mixing
I
it
didn't
in.
know if you
yeah.
wanted to be hygienic or not.
Wait,
Okay.
Perel or like a wipe or what?
Then it'd be some malt.
No, a rag on the end of a stick.
wait a minute.
And the plunger.
You just fucked. You
Or
just
an egg beater.
you just
No,
a drill.
I think a plunger where you do that like.
yeah. That
You
happened.
turn it inside out though.
Yeah,
Oh,
wait,
you can fuck it up.
You just fucked up the whole thing though, because now Jim and I are never going to get to fuck you because Jason can't come because he's got to take a shit.
No, I'll stand behind Jason with a bucket.
There's a time limit.
Yeah.
All right.
I'll take a lube shooter.
So we're down to the final two.
Final two. Okay, I'm gonna go Eddie
Why?
because you're fit.
Mm-hmm.
You'll kind of compensate for what Jason and I just did.
I don't know what she means by that. Do you,
kind of
Kettle?
like a nicer little memory. I don't know.
He's handsome too.
Yeah, he is handsome.
handsome.
He's a handsome man. So is Jason though. Jason is a handsome man.
Not as handsome
wait,
as
I
the
just
person she chose for last.
But yeah, Eddie,
I
Eddie's
just got
hot.
I just got put in the category of Jason.
But Eddie, you're hot. You got a great body. You got a daughter. You could lift 500 pounds.
Sure, if you're into that whole hot body thing.
You know what's good about Eddie being able to lift 500 pounds? You can get Jason off you after he falls asleep.
Some sort of fitness fetish going on. That's really kind of sick.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then
So Jim last,
that,
but not
the
least.
knockout punch comes
Exactly.
with Jim.
Exactly. Then
I
he
know-
punched me out, so
I
I wouldn't
know why.
remember the whole thing.
I know why, because I'm the one you'd like to sleep next to and cuddle.
Oh.
What are you talking about? We're all going to cuddle.
Yeah,
I'm getting in between Machete and
she's
Jason. It's going to be
the,
cold.
She's on the
And-
end of the bed. I'm the one spooning on the side, and then just fucking 8 cocks up my ass.
And we're going to
And
make
with a dash of pepper.
Farside's going to wear his bikini through the whole thing.
You gonna do a ring count while we do it?
Everyone, Jason made a joke.
Oh, were you trolling?
No.
Ring count.
Ring count. You're going to do a ring count because...
I have a question. When you were not here, did you have a fake podcast at home?
No, I got stoned and went. I watched Battlestar Galactica at night.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Jason and the Duke.
Jason.
Let's talk about things that might be affecting you and your patch.
Does the government get you down?
So pupusas are up 5 cents.
What's the deal with that?
Yeah, what's the deal with that? Petrol, now this? Crazy.
He doesn't know petrol. He has no idea what petrol costs. What's a gallon of gasoline cost?
Well, he said petrol.
Well, okay, but gasoline.
Yeah, you couldn't have cracked the
And-
code,
and-
Einstein.
And petrol comes in liters.
Okay, but gasoline. How much is a
I
gallon of
just hit you
gasoline?
in the head. That was a bit of radio
Say
trick.
four.
Huh?
Say $4.
Oh, it's $3.96 actually.
Good.
Over on.
It's over $4 now.
No. Over on Abbott, you can find it under $4 over there. Well, the cheap one.
Where,
The
Jason?
regular.
I filled the General E for fucking $85.
That's what it costs?
From zero to thing. The most expensive. That was
My truck costs.
That was the most expensive one
It's like
ever.
a Winnebago.
Was it 6-cylinder? Right.
Fuck you!
Well, it has a big gas
It's
tank.
a V8 6.2 liter.
Oh,
Runs on gold.
It's a big engine. It's a Hemi.
Yeah.
So Jordan,
I like how Jason knew even where the cheap gas was, though. Like, he has to find that, too. Do you have a guy? Do you have a hookup?
I wish.
I have a guy who lets me top off.
It's still cheaper than Britain or Australia.
Oh, yeah, because they tax the shit out of
I always
it.
find that weird when Americans
That's
like when
because we
that's 'cause
we
they
have
have
to pay
free
for
healthcare.
healthcare.
when I first got here, and fuck you, you have to pay for healthcare. Your tax is less as well, you know.
Yeah,
Here.
our taxes.
Although I
your income
I am
tax?
not pro fucking the healthcare in this country. It is so. I've got healthcare, and every time I go to the doctor, I still feel like I'm paying.
You are.
You're not from here?
No, I was adopted by a white family, and I've been featured on Jimmy Kimmel Live and Premium Blend, and a TV show called The Kims of Comedy. I got to ask you about this, Kevin Shea. This is how when it gets racist. There was a show called The Kims of Comedy.
Oh, sure.
And that was just Asians doing comedy.
Imagine if we.
But
had
if they're all Asian, it's not racist.
right?
If you have
Yeah,
one
but
race.
calling it The Kims.
Oh, it's terrible.
Yeah,
It's
It's
weird.
like ladies' night out.
or the crackers of comedy. If
I-
we
I-
did
yeah.
the crackers of
I've
comedy,
always said that about like fucking Just for Laughs in Montreal, who have always given me work, so I'm not going to slag them off too much. But they've got like they go the Jew show. They basically just call it that, and then the Wise Guys, it's the Italian, and everyone else is just called. There's an Australian show, the Australian show, this show, the ladies, the this, the that, the that. And then they chicken out at the last minute.
Yeah.
The urban show.
Yeah, they don't have the balls. They don't have the balls to. No one has the balls to drop the N word. But can I just say? Can I just plug? I
You
Am
don't have
Comic?
to say the N word.
They say it in I Am Comic in my film.
what do they say?
They say nigger night.
And who says it?
Leslie
That's
Jones.
a tongue twister, isn't it?
Oh,
It is.
Leslie Jones,
Leslie
the
Jones.
hardest person I've ever followed in my entire life on
A
stage.
black comedian.
Oh my God, she was
She
up.
dropped it.
She was fucking everything on stage. You know,
Yeah.
like you go to a black show and they like fuck the stool. She was
What?
talking about what she would do to
Why,
white men.
why was she hard to follow? Was it the smell? I'm joking. Because women stink. You see,
Yeah, it's
women stink.
women.
stink.
It's okay to say women, not black women.
Well, you'd stink too if you had a vagina,
Does anybody?
Yeah.
right? Am I getting the tone of the show now?
Yeah,
I'm
yeah, yeah.
Yes.
trying to
yes.
fit in here.
Now,
Where's
now-
the pizza?
but you have to you have to direct it at Lalit though and go, your pussy stinks. Does yours?
Yeah.
Does yours? No girl's
No.
gonna admit that her smell.
I'm going to say that
do
Elite
you want to
does.
take a whiff?
Yes, we do.
Look, everything in your culture's bad taste. I've been trying to buy a house lately, and I can tell when an Armenian's been in there. They just drop the value of the property.
They're
like-
trying to sell it
It's
to
like
you.
there used to be like nice floorboards, and now look at the onyx floor, the thing, and the gold things hanging off the walls. You people disgust me.
Jesus Christ.
These could have been. I would get upset if this was hurting my fan base in any way. But have you ever been to a show and go, oh fuck, there's a lot of Armenians here tonight?
No, but we do go and go, wow, there's a lot of Mexicans.
Oh, yeah.
I know, Mexicans love me.
Mexican, yeah.
Mexicans love me. Hola, dibbidi, shoot your guns in the air, love ya.
Lalit, you said you don't think you have a smelly pussy. Would you let one person here test it and smell it?
Come on, Noosa.
Okay.
If you had to pick someone in the room,
Yeah, through my jeans.
who could it be?
I don't care.
Give me a smell.
Oh, God. Not Jim. You're gonna be mean, even if it does.
No, Jim's not going to be biased. Or unbiased. Let's have somebody who would really be honest.
Now really cock your
No,
leg.
no, Jim, not you. Not you.
I'll tell the truth.
No, you won't.
Get out of
gonna
there.
make a
Get
joke.
out of there.
Hey,
Get out of there.
I'm 50% of this show, and I'm making.
God, you're not 50% of the show. You're 40. Get back
You're
over
40.
there.
I'm 40.
Come on.
Jason's 10. Let's
Right now, this is 50. Come on.
Jason. He's mad because he wants to be.
Far side, do it. He's
I
going to
thought-
be honest.
I thought I was the
Or the
guest.
guest.
I thought I was the guest.
You're married, aren't you?
No, no.
I reckon,
no,
yeah,
you can
Jordan,
stop.
you
She
do it.
wouldn't care.
Jordan, you
Jordan,
get to smell.
you do it. You don't have to tell the truth, but I'm going to use the if your glasses fog up theory.
Am I doing what was
This is awesome.
Is this going to be on the internet?
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Now,
Maybe I shouldn't. Do it.
Okay.
Okay.
now,
These two fucking mongs.
Oh my God.
now, when you do this, it is Armenian, so it's probably going to have some gold fittings
Yeah.
somewhere, like fixtures.
What do you guys use a lot of? What's the
Olive
spice
oil?
you use? No, not olive oil.
Cumin?
Yeah,
Frankincense.
cumin. It's gonna smell like cumin. So.
Yeah.
And myrrh.
What do you people use a lot of? What's the term for beating your wife? What's the term for chopping someone's head?
I like how
and leaving it under
Lalit
the
right now
Hollywood
is
sign?
clenching her
I'm
legs
not
together.
gonna do it. I'm
You're
not
keeping
gonna
the
do it.
smell
Nah,
out.
No. Look, Doug Benson would not
I
do
just
it.
feel like.
Farside, will you do it? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Will you let Farside smell it?
Sure.
All right. Farside,
You know
now
what I
be
love
honest.
about Farside? Farside would never I could
doesn't
tell
know the
Farside
word no?
I could tell him to do anything.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Team player.
this is
He's
good.
team
He's
player.
gonna. This is.
Put
he's
your
likes
glasses
this.
on.
Yeah.
It really scares me when you look
No,
Down
no, no.
syndrome. Keep your No!
You know what's weird about it? You are literally like the Clark Kent of
retarded Superman.
Down syndrome. like you're like a Down syndrome person. Then you put it on your mild mannered. You're getting shit done. You're on the computer. You're googling, and then you're
And all of a sudden there's ice cream that needs to be licked.
yeah. Dun, 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 Down syndrome. Dun, 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 dun. Retard.
Okay, hey. So Lalit is got her legs clenched. Don't clench them because the smell's
Yeah,
gonna
he-
get all. Wait, hold on, Farside. Don't do it yet.
Wait a minute. We don't have to do this. I just smelled it.
We're trying to keep the smell in. We want to keep the pungent smell in before she. So you're gonna open it. Put the head. You got to get your nose all the way in there.
Hey mate, maybe we should use Jesse because of his culture and the big nose.
I don't think you can't smell pussy through jeans.
Yes, you can.
She's
She's
got
got bad
you can.
pussy.
Sure
You
you
can.
can.
She hasn't changed the jeans for a long time.
She should have to take off her jeans.
They used to be white jeans.
There's a girl you could smell from 2 cubicles away in one of my jobs.
Yeah.
One of your jobs. Now
Wait,
we know
wait,
it's
wait,
a
wait,
lie.
It was a temp job.
Yeah, is when you
was
say
horrible.
cubicle, you're talking about toilet cubicles?
They don't have
All right.
mixed
L-
bathrooms in the Midwest.
All right. Jeez, Jason. Way to bring the show to a grinding halt.
All right, pull it apart.
All right,
Willie.
here we go. Farside's up. He's in there, smelling. Get a good smell. Second smell. Third smell.
Hey, lick it, lick the jeans,
Lick the jeans.
lick the jeans,
All right, that's enough sniffing.
lick the jeans.
Okay, now Farside.
It's not bad.
All right,
What did it smell like?
There's a stench. Hold on.
Eddie.
Not.
There's I think it might be just sweat from earlier this afternoon.
Sniff. Get a good sniff.
I'm in there still.
If it were a wine, how would you describe it?
Lalit is grabbing the back of his head and pulling it
Like
in.
this is.
Wait, you're just smelling the microphone.
No. There's a definite.
I-
It's not.
What would you describe it?
The word fishy comes to mind, but it's not fishy.
It's like really
not-
fresh. It's like
it's like-
Tuesday fish.
It's like a Tuesday fish.
Yeah, Tuesday
like
fish.
If I was at a sushi
Chicken of the
joint,
sea, chicken of the sea.
You never get fish on a Monday,
it,
though.
it smells like a California roll.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
But
disgusting.
before you
But that's
put,
fake crab.
but yeah, it tastes like fake. It smells like face.
All right, okay, go.
Jim, go smell it.
No,
You'll know better.
This is the thing. Me and Eddie have had sex with more people. I'm putting Jesse in this. I don't know Jesse's things, but
Yeah,
I assume
Jesse's banged a lot of
Jesse's
chicks.
banged a lot of chicks in his day. I don't know you that well, so you used to be a successful guy, and you're a director, and I know directors get around because the girls you want to part, boom, boom. So out of the 4 guys that have actually smelt more than 2 vaginas, because you're going, oh, it's kind of, yeah, that's what they smell like. They kind of, give me a go at this.
Yeah,
fucking
let Jim
thing.
smell it.
Let me in here.
Oh God.
The world.
Yeah, it's not good. I'm not kidding.
Liar.
No, I'm not kidding. That's coming through. I'm not kidding. You have a go. You have a go.
I
at
don't
it.
want to. No, don't make me.
But there's probably a lot of pheromones.
There was.
Right?
It smelled
I
like
got
she
wet
sprayed.
The moon is getting
Yeah.
fuller.
It smells like she sprayed something on it, like a little bit of femme fresh sort of stuff.
I don't
and it's
own
I need,
such things.
I need to interrupt for a second
But it's like-
to
it's-
tell our listeners what's going on right now. Jason has begun rolling a joint because he cannot handle watching everybody sniff Lilith's vagina. It's stressing him out.
I have a friend in Britain called Seymour Mays who does a joke which I think is appropriate for this, which is like, you know when you go into bathrooms and someone sprays that fucking flower stuff so it smells like flowers, and then like
Febreze.
Yeah, someone's done a shit in there and it just smells like someone's done a shit in a bowl of flowers. Like there's both smells, right?
Yeah.
And that's what it smelled like. It
Like a
smelled
bowl of
like
shit-flavored flowers.
Someone's deodorized a fish. Like, you know when I got fish oil
Jason,
all
come
over
smell
my
my
clothes?
pussy.
I don't want to.
Oh,
Do you use some sort of masking agent?
I don't.
Jason,
I don't
here's
own
your
such things. I have
chance.
sensitive skin. I
Jason.
just took a shower.
it's Sue
I
Jane.
You
love
were
it.
wet earlier.
I did get a little wet talking about.
Whoa,
Get
no.
in there, Jason.
No, I've turned it off. Don't turn it back on. I don't want to get back into that. I don't want to be like thinking about her vagina anymore.
Jason,
I've gone
Yeah,
through.
yeah,
in there.
I took
Jason.
mushrooms and went through self therapy. I don't want to smell. I don't wanna
We
smell
did
it.
mushrooms together, Jason.
Yeah, and that's why I don't want to smell
When
your
did
vagina.
you two do mushrooms together?
The day I went off the grid for a week.
What?
The day that I started my sabbatical.
What, like off the show?
You started it the day
I was
after.
checked out of everything, dude. I didn't even go to the patch.
I thought you were off working
I was. That's
on mushrooms.
well, no. I started with a mushroom trip.
Why wasn't I invited? What did I do wrong?
I invited you. You didn't want to come.
Why wasn't I invited?
You won't do mushrooms.
you can't be invited to
You
things
didn't
like
invite
that.
me.
I didn't know you either.
That was a trick question. I just wanted you're a little more lucid now than at the beginning of the
Jason,
show.
smell her
So
pussy.
wait a minute. Why did you?
All
do
right, he
them-
said he'll do it. He'll do it.
Why did you do them with the Elite? This is more fascinating.
She asked me to. She asked if
And
I
the
could-
Elite, how many times have you done them?
That was my first time.
That was
And did you enjoy it? I love
loved
mushrooms.
it.
Yeah, it's wonderful, isn't it?
Yeah.
What happened?
I just went really deep. I went into space. I
it was
cried a
just-
lot. I laughed a
You were in
lot.
space. That's the space between his boobs.
Why would
He
you
was
put
just
yourself in that
hugging you.
situation?
I was
I
in
was
the
just
cosmos.
making food and laughing in the other room. I
It
didn't
was
give
an
a fuck.
amazing experience.
Yeah, when you
I was
do-
by the fireplace the whole night. Jason made food. It was just I couldn't ask for anything.
Sounds like a
better.
romantic evening.
It was kind of.
Well, when you do
Smell
mushrooms,
her
you want
pussy.
that first time to be with someone special. And
Yeah,
I'm glad
Jason's
you two had it.
special.
No, I'm not, I'm not
I
being
like
serious.
to do mushrooms about 2-3 times a year, not more than that. It's not
Let's
it's
start-
not
that's when
Jason,
you
you
should
almost
do.
fucked a dude. You had a chick bite your lip. You're getting a chance to smell some pussy. Get in there.
You're doing mushrooms too much, Jason. I'm worried that you might go off the deep end. I'm worried about your mental health. Jay, I really expect this is how it'll end for you. I think you'll be like the problem is with you, Jason.
Wait. Let's go around the room and everybody predict his death.
No. Demise.
Jason
Oh,
is
his demise.
a messiah on drugs, though.
No,
he
because-
is a total guide. It's pretty amazing.
No. Do you want to know
We all
why?
have our
Because
purpose.
you were on drugs, darling. Fucking hell. And Jason was like growing taller. Fucking hell. I could have been fucking Jesus for you just by popping my head through the window going, hello. Wasn't Jim wonderful? All right.
Jason, don't you ever complain about Lilith again. I just got her. She was gonna let
Have
you.
you heard
sniff-
me complain about her?
Okay, but she was gonna let you smell her pussy. and
But
you-
every time you try to get out, she pulls you back in.
Yeah.
You were out, and then you're doing mushrooms with it. You would have thought, oh. But you know the one thing, you don't want to fuck on mushrooms.
No,
It's the
mushrooms
last
don't
thing
make you sexual at all. Or at least in my
So
experience.
you've been on them for years.
so does. Same with constipation.
I think he's playing the long ball. You're playing the long ball with her, aren't you?
Yeah.
You're doing like a 10-year plan, then you're going to tap it.
No, he's been years on it already.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
No, about 2 years.
That's years. It's more than 1 year.
Okay.
So Jason's demise. This is what I think, because we all know you're going to die. Everyone dies.
Yeah.
I just think that you're going to go senile faster than most, right? And,
Go.
yeah, you're going to go like crazy, batshit crazy because too much or
Go.
whatever. And the thing is, you don't have anyone really who loves you enough or
Jesus, I'm
children
gonna
or anything
cry.
like that to put you in a home and pay for you, really. And it doesn't sound like the fucking dwarf that was beaten with a bat has much money to pass on to you. So that's his mum.
Yeah.
And so I'm thinking homeless rambling. So that would be happening Wednesday.
But those guys live forever.
I
Oh
was
no,
going to say...
Jason, I don't think Jason's going to die soon.
Okay, because I didn't want to contradict your theory, which sounds very sound.
Yeah.
and solid and well thought out.
You
But there
could-
are these
you could
really
bank
fit-
on it.
There's these
I could
really
be
fit
the-
homeless guys.
Oh, they're fucking indestructible. Their immune
Yeah.
systems are incredible. I'm amazed by the immune system of a homeless person. I watched a guy eating spaghetti out of a trash can this morning. I drove my girlfriend to the airport.
hungry.
And he's fucking eating this spaghetti, and I'm thinking, I have a chicken that's been in the refrigerator one day too long. I get diarrhea. This dude is chowing down spaghetti that he just found out of a garbage can.
The resilience.
How
Yeah.
the fuck they've got? I want the stomach of a homeless man.
There's no Purell there. It's just nothing to break it down. It's just
unfucking. It's Jason. He eats with his hands. Jason, when's the last time you had diarrhea?
This morning.
Thanks, bro. Am I keeping it?
Yeah.
So how do you think his demise will be?
I suspect it's going to be a woman. A woman's going to get him really upset, and I think
That goes without saying.
no. But what's going to happen is Jason in the future, because he's got a connection everywhere. He's ultimately finally going to meet someone that's got guns, and he's going to
He
get.
does. He lives with Devlin.
Yeah.
I have guns.
How
What?
Many, how
I
many,
have 6 guns in Tennessee, dude. I just left them there. No, I didn't want to bring them because I was.
That's good when someone robs the house.
I was just. I mean, I.
That's got to be a T-shirt. I've got 6 guns in Tennessee.
Yeah, don't fuck with me. You didn't want to bring him. Let me guess, because maybe you flew here.
I got 6 guns in Tennessee, but no way to get there.
But I was just thinking, I mean, I own guns.
Are they loaded at the moment?
No, no.
Are they ready to go?
They're not loaded. The ammo's there, though.
Please,
They're all-
somebody make that T-shirt. I've got 6 guns in Tennessee, but no way to get there. Yeah, how the
You
fuck
don't
are
even need
gonna
the last
go
bit.
get
Just
your
6 guns in Tennessee is the quote.
Second day ground. I don't know.
That's the name of the show, by the way. I've got 6 guns in Tennessee.
Get 6 days in Tennessee. They're coming second day.
Name all the guns you got.
30-30 Winchester.
And what is that?
It's
like a long gun that's a
It's a
shot.
repeater. It's a lever action rifle.
What would you use
It's
that
like
for?
the one-
What would you use that for? Which one in the room would get that one?
That's mid range.
Who would get that?
Oh, yeah, you got to kill.
Wait.
You got to
Yeah.
kill 6 of us.
Kill us.
Not
Oh,
the
it's got 8 shots in it. So that's
No. Jordan doesn't get killed because he's a guest. But the
I'm a
6
guest.
He
the
just gets a
6 of us
knee.
here-
Just get a kneecap.
We all- we
You're
all
gonna
get-
you're gonna Columbine the room. How are you doing it?
Yeah, we get 1 bullet to the head each, or you can make us shot until we bleed to death.
Or you could kill yourself.
Oh,
And order.
But you get 1 bullet and 1 gun for each person.
This is after
And
we've all.
order.
This is after we've all come in Lalit,
Okay.
and we didn't let you.
all right, all right.
So Wednesday again.
Okay. The 22
Yeah.
rifle.
Yeah.
It's accurate at range.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So that's the first one to come up, and it's going to go after Eddie, and I'm going to go for a headshot because the 22 will bounce around inside. Once it breaks, it'll chew up his brain, and he's done because he's the fastest and the strongest. The next one is the Jew because he's been doing CrossFit too, and I got to watch out. Those fuckers,
Yeah.
right?
So how are you going to shoot the Jew? I hear a tom-tom gun on the hill worked for some people.
Oh,
Showers work well.
That's not a gun. Come on, Eddie. Poor taste.
But like I'd
Too soon.
But like I don't want to switch out because like
You have to. It's a game we're playing.
You've got a trench coat on. They're all underneath.
Yeah, we're all tied up. Like, we're hogtied on the
but
ground.
like the
It's
P
just a bullet to a head.
but the P little what is it like a P32 or whatever handgun? It doesn't even fucking work. I just bludgeoned Lalit with that one, I guess.
So you'd pistol whip Lalit to
Yeah,
death.
yeah.
Who are you shooting the Jew with?
I guess the SK.
So it was Eddie, Jesse,
Yeah,
Lalit.
yeah. So
Okay.
it's like that's
Lalit's
22
I'm getting beaten.
SK P32. SK is it's a Chinese
Isn't that the one
semi-outside? It's like similar to an AK.
Isn't that the
It's
one
older.
that the special forces use?
No, it's an old gun.
You know what's going to
made in
happen? He's
China.
going to kill all of you guys, and then I'm going to be the last one. And he's going to go, I lied to the rest of them. I'm saving you. And then he'll cuddle, and then we'll fuck the wound in Eddie's head.
Jason, finish your guns.
There's more than 6 people here.
No. No, there's 6. We're not using Jordan. There's 6, just the 6 regulars.
Guest
a
immunity.
guest.
Guest immunity. Thank you.
I would have.
But I'm watching, right? Like I'm.
Oh, yeah, you're
I'm
wanking
like,
in the
oh,
corner.
Jason just said that for like Garth from fucking Wayne's World. There's more than 6 people here.
I guess I'd use the 30-30
you
on
know.
Ray
Why?
because he's quick, probably, and it's a heavy-hitting round. It'll drop him. He's a strong guy too.
Okay.
And then I'd use the 12 gauge on Ernie Because that's gotta.
Because
Like,
that's the
that
shit
would,
that kills rhinos.
Yeah, that'd just be like, yeah. I hit him with the heaviest punch. Farside wouldn't even make it. He'd pass out on the way.
Yeah.
And then I'd go happily ever after with Jim in the Hollywood Hills and our
No.
AC/DC pinball machine.
Yeah.
No,
you
come on.
gotta
What are you gonna kill Jim with?
And you can't be making out with me while you do it.
Grandpa's stick.
Well, that's good. I like that you're saving a gun for yourself.
Would you rape Jim with the stick?
Can't.
I reckon Grandpa's stick would take 3 heavy hits to the head and then you'd be done.
Yeah, maybe 2. It's solid.
How long is that?
Is it an hour?
That was one of the funniest things I've ever heard in my whole life. Jason. And we're all laughing. Meanwhile, it is so possible. If he could get a bus ticket to Tennessee, we would.
Whoa! My mom called me yesterday,
Yeah?
and they're like, "There's an auto repair shop that's looking for a manager that they maybe want to sell the business if they're trying to get me to go take over an automotive shop."
When they said they want to sell the business, was she talking about Eva? Like you sell Eva?
No.
the
They're looking for
proceeds
someone to
by-
like go in and run this auto shop and take it over.
Aw.
Pass the mantle.
Yeah. Because they won't, promote from within. Some cunt who's been working there. They'll choose the guy who got fired from the coffee shop.
Do you know what I think we need to do? I've a number of times told Jason that I'll give him miles to send him home to see his family. And, so he can go. When's the last time you were at home, Jason, to see your family?
2008.
2008, so it's been 4 years. I think if we take this show on the road ever, we all go to meet our family.
No, I just think it would be more boring than you think. Like, we have it all built up in our head. The only thing would be good, like, once you saw the photos of Jason as a kid, and, like, you got that entertainment out of the way for 5 minutes, and you got to assume that mum didn't take too many photos of him drinky. And,
Talk to a school teacher.
yeah, talk to a school teacher.
See the forest that he burned down.
See the forest that he allegedly burnt down. Yeah, see his room that has posters of fucking Bruce Lee on the wall. What did you have on the wall of your bedroom? Describe your bedroom growing up. What did you have on
Farrah
the walls?
Fawcett with the nipple.
Every grade was a
love that.
different bedroom, and like.
What was your favorite bedroom? What was the one that really sort of sat back to you where you went, I decorated that one awesome?
My favorite bedroom, probably. There's one in Lancaster, Massachusetts that I really like because it was.
It has to be your bedroom, by the way. Don't mention it. My friend Joe. Or
No,
something.
it was my favorite bedroom because it was like this house that we bought was an inn in like colonial times or whatever. So it was an ancient building, and the room was on a pitch.
Ancient
So everything was on a pitch.
It might have been 150 years old. Ancient.
Like my room was at an angle, so like you could drop a marble at one end and it would just roll to the other end of the room. It was
Kind of like the rape cottage.
kind of like creepy and shit. Yeah, like this ramp.
That's why you're still attracted to slopes to this day.
You could find like. Oh my god.
He's not here yet. He's on the
That was a
next
racial
episode.
slur, right? That was a racial slur.
Jimbo.
But the next guest.
Yeah,
I
it's
love
the
it.
next guest.
That's a good one.
We can make jokes
was
about
really
him. He's
good.
not
It was
here.
well played.
As long as they're not here, you can make fun of them. I think we should make a field trip.
No.
Jason,
what posters are on the wall? What posters are on the wall?
Dr. J.
Shit, I didn't have many posts. Wait.
Patrick Ewing.
I used to have posters of the Beatles.
Oh, I had one of those glow-in-the-dark Frankenstein posters.
What the fuck is that?
I don't know. It was from like a cereal box.
Sure, it was Frankenberry.
You cut off a cereal box
Yeah, it
and
was
put a
Frankenberry. It
cereal
wasn't
box on a
actually
wall.
Frankenstein.
But dude, I
went-
slept on a fucking
Jason-
lawn chair. Okay,
Jason,
So
I
shut up.
went through the shanty towns in Africa. That's what they had on the walls.
Was that it?
They cut
Was
up
that it?
cereal boxes.
No. It was Frankenberry.
Frankenberry.
It was
Frankenberry. Cereal guy.
It was glow in the dark. I know that. It was green.
Jason,
I had pictures of the Beatles and pictures of the North
what
City Bears.
town?
my
What
football
town
team.
does your family live in?
My mom and dad
Yeah,
now.
yeah.
Right now.
Yeah.
They live in Johnson City, Tennessee.
I've been to Johnson City. I've been there. We need to. We need to go there. If any
that?
of our
Are
fans,
they holding the
who
guns?
books that?
What's
I think-
that
Yeah, they got the
Comedy
guns.
Zone.
Those
Comedy
guns.
Zone, yeah,
half
sure.
those guns were passed on to me from Grandpa too.
How do your parents have you as a son and 6 guns in the house and not committed suicide?
They really don't think about it much.
Have they been to California, the folks?
Once, yeah.
What do they think? They stay here?
They thought I lived in fucking Sodom and Gomorrah. They were pretty freaked out by Venice.
Really?
Yeah. They were like,
My mom hates it,
We're
too.
praying to Jesus for you.
Yeah, my parents hated it
Yeah.
too.
I'm getting out. I'm out, mate. I'm not coming back. I'm sick of this fucking place. I hate Venice now. I like Santa Monica, but Venice does my fucking head in. It's very expensive to live here. Can we get rid of the fucking homeless and the junkies?
Yeah.
You know, there's a new law. They can't hang out on the boardwalk between midnight and 5 a.m. Just went into effect.
The homeless?
Yeah.
And
Anyone.
they obey.
Anyone. But the cops aren't implementing it just yet, obviously.
No one's
But
allowed
there's-
out there from
no
midnight
one.
to
Oh, that's
4.
good. They'll hang out the
Yeah,
front
and
of
you
our
can't
place
smoke
now.
out there anymore either.
So I can't walk my dog at midnight on the boardwalk.
That's my complaint.
That's
but-
fucking bullshit.
What are you going to do about it, Jason?
I don't
My
know.
problem is, you know where they'll be? They'll be here.
Yeah, they'll come in closer.
Oh.
Were you guys living down here when they had the ashes and snow exhibit?
No.
Up the beach? You know what that is?
No, what was it?
They took, I think it was like 100 shipping containers, and they arranged them
Oh, yeah, I
up
saw
on the
that.
beach, and they had the art exhibit. It was really pretty trippy, wasn't it?
Actually, there's a home over on Innes place that was like made out of those.
Well, that's what I thought
Yeah.
when I first saw it. I didn't know it was a temporary thing. I thought it was fucking homeless
No,
shelter
no, they
right
turned
on
it-
beachfront property that people were building.
Juan, my favorite homeless guy, the other day, we saw him. He was passed out on his bike. The bike was on the
It
ground.
was moving. Oh,
No, he was.
that would have been amazing. My Uncle Billy could have done that probably. He would like stand in the kitchen. You'd hear him snoring. You'd come down and he'd be in the kitchen standing there just swaying back and forth.
We're going to
Passed out.
Tennessee.
Okay, Jason,
Is Uncle Billy in Tennessee?
You know what I
No,
love?
he's in Florida.
We're
You-
going to
you
Tennessee,
have-
though.
You have a lot of stories where people around you pretend to sleep. Like you'd go down and Billy would be like, "Oh, here comes my nephew."
But I got to get to something. Is your real name is not Hour though? Well, that's not what your mom's name is.
No, well, when I was born, it was Baker.
But so she's Baker now.
No, she's our.
Oh, so she is Hour. So
I was adopted. when I
Actually,
was
Baker
by my
Power is
stepfather.
all right as well.
okay, but so if any of our fans can go meet your family and get photos.
In Johnson City. And make
My
a little
dad-
cartoon out of them.
my stepdad, my dad's like in that like almost confused state now. I
How
don't- I
many
wouldn't wanna do
hours?
that.
How many hours
getting old.
AUERs must there be in Jackson, Tennessee?
No, Johnson City.
Johnson City,
How,
Tennessee.
how many hours are there? If we went to
That'd
visit,
have to be one.
Oh, they're
phone.
probably the only ones, dude. That's
So
not a
if you
very
go into the
common-
phone book and if you can get us a photo of you stealing soil from their front yard,
don't harass
you
my family,
you get
dude.
a
Don't
free
harass my family.
T-shirt.
That's like
Don't harass
that's
my
the big
family.
test, the soil.
Yeah, yeah.
or
You have to be-
Then it's real.
You have to be
What-
Is
holding
this
a
because my
jar
mom
of it.
didn't know who you were, Jim?
what
You
if
know, she doesn't know who you are. Fuckface.
what if they got a picture with you, or with your mom? What if we get our fan to get a picture with your mom? Wouldn't she be proud of that?
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Dude, they got homeowners association meetings and shit. You don't bother these people.
Oh yeah.
They're so busy with homeowners association meetings.
Don't you
My
love?
dad does the taxes
Don't-
for the IRA.
Don't,
Come on,
don't you
man.
love that Jason's parents are retired yet they're still busier than him? They've got something to do once a week.
So we can't. Your parents would feel like you're famous if a fan came to have a picture taken with
They
them.
don't want to know. No.
All right, how about this? How about this?
But
How
it's
about
already
this?
out there,
How
man.
about this? The only time you can get to the house and do it, you have to be wearing a Jason Hour T-shirt.
Yep.
Yeah, you have to wear an Hour Power T-shirt.
You have to wear an Hour Power T-shirt, or we don't acknowledge you on the show.
And if you do
Or-
if you get your T-shirt on and get your picture taken with Jason's mother, we will have you come be on the show.
No, let's just give them $100.
Bring the guns.
Like these people seem to be very motivated. I don't want them in my house.
See, I don't deny having been here now and heard a couple of podcasts and downloaded your
Where's
comedy.
the pizza?
Did you guys order pizza?
I don't doubt your reach.
Yeah,
That people are actually going to do this, which is why I didn't smell your pussy. Because as I was getting on,
'cause
like,
you didn't
nobody's
doubt its
gonna
reach?
know. No, yeah, the pussy's reach. Well, I could feel its reach when I
You
was
didn't want
there.
to
I
be
was
eaten
oh, I
up
get
like a Venus flytrap.
I'm fertile, you know.
Oh God,
God.
that's just. Can we end the show on that?
You're
That's
an
the end of the
idiot.
show. I'm fertile, you know. So am I.
Is it Linda Hour?
Yeah. Look, can you guys not fuck around with my mom? Yeah, don't. Seriously, it's not good.
This is weird.
Because I know. Yeah, don't do that.
Whatever you do, though, if you meet Linda, don't bring the guns back.
Yeah, I would approach
Let me
that.
call
I would
her.
approach that door
Let me
very
call her
fucking
and see if
gently.
she's okay with this shit, dude.
I wouldn't go run up and door knock on the old Hour house.
Because they are getting on in years, and you know.
I
Sure.
know.
Have you ever done shrooms
I
with your parents?
assume I'm assuming your mother had you at 14, so that would still make her 60.
She's young, but my dad's not. He,
Is she younger than she is in inches?
Would your mum be a younger age than the amount of cock she's had in her lifetime?
I would have no idea.
I do. She's not. That's nice. That means she's older. That means she's older.
That's what sucks about the show. It always gets good at the end. Nobody.
Oh, I gotta see one more thing.
Unlike Jason's life.
Oh, Jimmy.
I had a much more romantic death for you.
Aren't you glad to be back?
I would like to wrap the show up by hearing Jordan's death.
Yeah, Jordan.
Thank you for listening, ladies and gentlemen. Join us on Twitter.
I think it's going to be red tide.
Oh, I know the red tide.
Yeah, I think it's going to be some weird infection.
I got pink eye from the red tide.
See?
That or fucking
wasn't the
sticking
big
my
closer you
shitty
guys
fingers
wanted.
in my-
What is the red tide?
Red tide, it's happened here. It's fucked up. It's when there's too much, there's this
Is
weird
that where I got that penis fungus?
Could be. This weird algae that grows, and when it comes in, and it gives off like some kind of thing in the air and makes it difficult to breathe. And it happens every once in a while out here.
I've only just started noticing. I've been living here for years now. I'm driving along like Pacific or Maine. Has anyone else seen the tsunami evacuation route?
Oh, yes.
Of course.
Yeah.
They're just signs that
They're
point
ridiculous.
away from the water.
Yeah.
If you're a fucking moron, if you can't figure out where a tsunami's coming from, no, but it really is just an arrow. Like the water's there, go the other way, and the
No,
evacuation.
No. You got to go a certain because like
Yeah,
if you just
Jason's
go
right. There's lowlands where you
you get sucked into like where the water's like behind.
If you go anywhere near the canals,
Well,
you're fucked.
I've been turning them around. People are now running towards the water, going, "I trust the sign, but it doesn't seem right."
Right after the tsunami happened in Japan, there was a thing here.
Wait,
where,
there was a tsunami in Japan?
Yeah, you
I'm
wouldn't
not
have-
sure if it was Japan. It
You
could've
wouldn't
been-
have heard about it.
There was a news coverage that came out and they said, "Oh, there's a tsunami coming, the earthquake." It was right after it, and it said it's going to hit in California.
Yeah.
They were warning it was coming. They were telling us to fucking evacuate.
You know, Tony's back.
Yeah, we did.
No, because-
Lily, when we went to Armenia.
Yeah, you
We
know,
went to my parents' house.
There was cars telling us to evacuate. I was affected by that as well because they've put the PlayStation 4 back by a year because of that.
Yeah.
So don't think we're not hurting over here, our Japan
It
listeners.
has a global
Yeah,
effect.
don't think we're not hurting now. It's just the PlayStation 3 in a wetsuit.
Oh, you guys we never really got back to, Anonymous actually did do some shit recently.
What did Anonymous do?
They took down the FBI website. They took down like a ton of websites after Mega Upload was taken out.
Mega Upload?
Yeah.
Oh, so
They
this is
fucking went mad. You pull it up. I mean, like the list of sites they took
this
down
is
is
part of
fucking crazy.
Let's talk about this in the next episode.
Alrighty.
this is part of SOPA and all that stuff.
Yeah, in response to like what's going down. Yeah.
There's a great documentary, I Am Legend. It's about Anonymous and whatnot.
Yeah, you have to give all your plugs.
I Am Comic Movie is my Twitter. I'm not that funny, but sometimes.
But the movie
Okay.
they can find.
Oh,
on
the movie.
Netflix
The
and
movie is
iTunes.
Netflix, which I don't see a cent for. iTunes.
So
a
wait,
nickel.
you
You
see
can buy
money
the
from
DVD.
iTunes, right?
I see money from iTunes.
Go to iTunes then.
If you're
Everybody,
in-
don't be a dick. Go to iTunes. Buy the movie on
If
iTunes.
you're in Britain, England, it's on B Sky B every now and then. Australia at the Comedy Garage, they did a screening. They might do another one.
Is in your film? Is it the one where Paul Provenza's in it, and underneath it says Paul made?
Yes,
What's it say? How much money he made?
he made like $270,000 that year or
No,
something.
no, it said he made like 2.75 million. or
million,
something.
yeah.
And I, as soon as I saw it, I was like, "Fuck, Paul," because
That was a joke.
Yeah, and I called
a
him. I'm
joke.
like, "You made that much money?" He's like, "No."
Let's see. April Macy's been on your show. She's in the movie.
Great. Oh.
Is this about
If you want to get your hands on this push, you better buy me a sandwich.
I Am Comic.
That was spot on right there. That was really good. Pirate Bay. If you go to Pirate Bay, you can get it for free and fuck me anywhere in the world. Get I Am Comic. Download it.
But you know what? Wouldn't you rather them have the content?
Oh, shut up! I am sick.
As he's downloading
I
on
am
his phone.
sick and tired of you people, and you go, "Well, I wouldn't have come and seen you live if I didn't
I
see."
Am Comic
Fuck
movie.
you! I hate that.
All right. Well, thank you, Jordan, very much.
Oh,
for
hey,
coming out.
Harold's Bad Day is the short film that
with Doug
Benson's
Benson.
in.
Yeah,
and
maybe-
Benson's been very. By the way, I know like he's never going to listen this far if he whatever. And
Yeah.
we don't care, but
Who does?
he actually he pimped the movie pretty good for me. He was really nice, and he's not in it. Even though I saw him when I was like, "Hey, why don't you be in it?" And then
I wonder if he'd pimp our website or our podcast.
I bet he would.
I don't know.
I bet he would. But give him another shot.
All right, I'm going to try one more time.
Number 4.
Now because I've only met him once in passing, and he brushed me off.
You know, he's the weed comedian.
I know.
Yeah.
And
We've got the weed thing here.
Well, can I tell you a funny story?
Yes.
Sure.
I was. I know you want to wrap up. I was backstage at his Doug Loves Movies thing,
Right.
and Todd Glass was about to go on.
Hey, Farsight.
Todd Glass
great
was
guy.
about to come out. That's great.
He was about to come out, yeah.
Yeah.
And the world was shocked. He's
And
about
it just gets deeper and deeper.
So this was
The
about a month ago.
subtlety.
yeah.
So,
And,
Farside, you're fired. Nothing.
and people were partying,
Right.
and Todd decided to abstain before going on to the Doug Loves Movies podcast. And before he did or didn't, because there's a lot of weed backstage at these comedy events, Doug Benson actually said, no, why don't you not smoke? And I thought that was pretty funny that the comedian that is known for super high when he's telling you not to be high.
So the point of this story is Doug Benson is homophobic and doesn't like showing his drugs.
No, I think the point is moderation, man.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking to you.
Why?
Just give it a break every now and then.
Only kill 3 of us.
Moderation.
I don't understand that. I'm following you now.
Because you're texting. Oh.
All right.
Yeah, I'm getting on. I'm helping out your career, and you're telling me to moderate my life.
Yeah.
So anyway, that was my
How's that helping out his career?
That's another follow.
How?
it's an
What does that do?
impression.
When his PR machine
that do?
goes to a
does that-
brand,
are you gonna
they're
purchase
going to say,
anything?
"Oh, he's got X number Twitter, X number Facebook, this, da da da, the hits,
Are you
yeah."
going to buy anything? Are you going to pass that on to other people who
I
might buy
count.
something?
I count as a following.
You don't count.
A follower, which helps his value.
Don't ever say I count.
Yeah.
Because you don't.
Can I come out on your show?
You don't even read.
All right, that's it for us. Thanks for listening, everybody.
Thanks,
Check
guys.
us out on JimandEddieTalkShit.com.